Are you ready to talk about Shadow IT? And no, unfortunately, it's not a cool underground band made up of cyber ninja warriors, though that would probably be a good show to go see. Shadow IT is a real and it's a growing concern for businesses of every size. And if you're not thinking about it, it could already be costing you in ways that you don't see. It's not necessarily somebody being malicious. It refers to any hardware or software that your employees are using without the knowledge or approval of your IT team. We're not talking about bad actors here. Most shadow IT it starts with good intentions. An employee finds a new app and that makes their job easier, or a manager wants to speed things up with a plug and play file sharing tool, or a team starts using ChatGPT or any other AI writing assistant without vetting the privacy policy first. They're just trying to be more efficient, but in the process, they may be storing sensitive data on personal devices. They could be creating security gaps in your network. They could even be violating compliance regulations without even realizing it. There was one example from a client a while back that I like to use to demonstrate this. They brought a home router and they plugged it into the wall port in their office. And all they were trying to do was just boost the Wi-Fi in what they felt was a dead zone. And what was the result? Is they crashed the entire office network. The router was broadcasting a conflicting IP address, and it created an issue there on the network, and so everybody went down. And then we had to go out. We have to go figure it out. IT is panicked. The employee, their response was, "Oops," they didn't know. And so, shadow IT can take a lot of different forms. There's the cloud storage tools like Dropbox and Google Drive or Box, and then a lot of them are used outside of company control. There's chat and collaboration apps. You've got Slack, WhatsApp, Discord, and they can be used for work conversations. And then there's all sorts of unapproved SaaS subscriptions, especially those freemium tools, Outlook extensions, especially the AI-powered ones, or scheduling tools, USB drives even, external hard drives, and other unvetted hardware that makes its way into your environment. It is a problem. Shadow IT is a risk for really three main reasons. There's the security of unmanaged software, and that creates a lot of unknown vulnerabilities. Many of the free tools that are out there lack proper encryption or user access controls. Some are outright spyware or malware in disguise. There's data loss and leakage that you may have policies to protect sensitive client or financial data, but Shadow IT bypasses those protections, and data could be stored or shared or lost without any audit trails. Compliance and liability. If you're in a regulated industry, think HIPAA, GDPR, PCI DSS, data exposure via Shadow IT could even trigger massive fines and legal consequences, even if it was completely unintentional. How do you spot this sort of stuff before it bites you? Most companies don't know they have a Shadow IT problem until after something goes wrong. To proactively manage it, we need to use things like endpoint monitoring tools that detect new applications being installed. And we have a whole video that is on endpoint management. We need to be able to scan network traffic for unauthorized application activity. We need to look at implementing role-based access controls and whitelisting and blacklisting applications via policy. We need to create a formal tech request process for employees to recommend new tools. We want to enable them. We want to encourage an open door policy where users feel empowered to suggest, not sneak. Remember, it's not about punishment. Shadow IT isn't the result of rebellion. It's often the result of a gap. Your team is trying to solve problems. Give them better tools and a framework for innovation, and you're going to reduce Shadow IT without stifling creativity and growth. If you want to get a better handle on Shadow IT or just understand how to build guardrails without becoming Big Brother, let's chat about that. We've helped countless businesses spot, assess, and eliminate risk from Shadow IT without slowing people down. Email us anytime at inquiries@annealtech.com.